friends. We met there. And I also had an opportunity to have a girlfriend. And so the girlfriend is the one who introduced me into drinking. Because at various times we used to go to various places to hang out. You see, the girlfriend is inquiring maybe to be offered with you see the drinks.
Yes,
and now me the soft drinks. Hapo kuna aibu kubwa sana. So very many people started telling me, hey, young man, hey, is how you that girlfriend of yours is drinking and you are not drinking. Are you a man? Can you feel shame of yourself?
With over 20 million Kenyans now online, the business world is changing fast. From groceries to gadgets, more sales are now being made online. So why wait? Advertise with stateupdate.co.ke and get your brand in front of thousands of potential customers every day. Whether you are a small shop or a growing brand, we are here to grow with you. Call us or WhatsApp us on 0701 169 398 or 0715 13 5278 or email us info.stateupdate@gmail.com. Let's grow together online, fast and far with stateupdate.co.ke.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to State Update Media Podcast. We are going to address various issues of great concern, where we're going to meet guests who will have inspirational stories that are here to shape you, to entertain you, to change your life, and also transform you. My name is Job Maangi, and today I'm very excited to be joined by a very interesting guest who has a story to tell. His name is David, but I don't want to preempt anything. I want him to just introduce himself. Hello, David.
Yes, hello.
How are you?
I'm very fine.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about yourself?
Thank you for welcoming me to the State of the Nation show. My name is David Gatura.
Yes.
I'm a reformed alcoholic.
Yeah.
My main drug of choice was alcohol and mogoka and using of cat, and that is cat and using of sniffing tobacco. I was using tobacco, sniffing it, and also putting it at the lower side of my tongue. Yes. And I'm a graduate of Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Journalism and Media Studies. That's where I've reached my level of education. And right now I'm a practicing counselor. Yeah.
Now, David, before we get to the part of you getting addicted, can you just take us through your background, maybe where you were raised up, where is home, how were you raised up? You know, were you born in a family where people used to take these things, or it's something you got somewhere? But just give us a background about yourself.
Yes, thank you very much. I was born in Kivumbini number 2 here in Nakuru County, and it was very, very, very long time ago, and I was baptized at PCA Dr. Adha.
So you went to church?
Yeah, I went to church.
You were raised in church?
Yeah.
Were you that Sunday school kid?
Yeah, I was a very Sunday school kid. Very, very, very.
Do you remember any Sunday school song?
I can't remember.
Father Abraham?
Yeah, I remember.
All right.
I remember. And so, born and raised in a Christian background. My mother, Rachel Gadura. My mother is a gospel artist. And she's a born-again Christian. My dad, Mr. Francis Gadura Corey. And they are very good parents. They raised me up in a Christian foundation. And after I was baptized at PCA Dr. Adha, I was raised very well, and we migrated from town to Lanet. That's where we are here right now. Yeah. So we came here early 90s.
All right.
Yeah, I'm the firstborn in a family of 4, and the rest have never drank.
Okay.
I've never used any substance. But here comes David Gatura. I got into addiction when I was in campus.
Oh, now take us through your journey in where did you go to school? In primary, high school? How was your life? And before you got into alcoholism, I know it's a topic we're going to talk to, especially when we address your life in campus.
Yeah.
Take us through primary, high school, where did you study and how was your conduct?
Okay, I went to primary school near our neighborhood. It was called Shunem Academy. And I performed extraordinarily well. And I joined Nakuru High School. Nakuru High School. After enrolling at Nakuru High School, I went to Nairobi Institute of Business Studies instead of staying at home after I finished my Form 4 examination. So you see, the parents didn't want me to be idle at home. So I had to choose somewhere where I can go study computer lessons and still get a course. So I chose to do a diploma in journalism and media studies at NIBS.
Before we go to the tertiary institution,
I
wanted to know, who was David in primary school, in high school? How did people know you? Were you a good boy, a bad boy? Were you doing things like being in a relationship? How was you? Were you someone for parties? Someone who used to? Okay, who was David in high school and primary, especially high school?
David was a very quiet person since my primary school, and I was jovial all the time. Very many people called me the shy boy because I was really shy.
Were you in a relationship in high school?
Yes, I was in a relationship.
The shy boy, how was he confident?
It was not all that serious, but I was shy, and very many people laughed at me because of my shyness. But I became bolder and bolder while I was still in high school.
Were you being bold to prove a point, or it's something? It's growth.
It was to prove a point. And me, each and everything I do, I usually become serious. So I even became much serious, and I became much bolder.
Now we were now.
I engaged in some relationships there, but I used to stay away from people who used to drink alcohol and use any type of substance. I have never even been given a suspension all the time while I was schooling in Nakuru High School or even my primary school level. Me, I have never ever been punished. I was a very good boy.
Oh, that is very interesting. Now, take us. You are done with high school. After being done with high school, you've mentioned your parents taking you to some college. Now, take us through your journey in high school, in campus now.
So, my journey in campus, it was just a first time being with very many people from various diverse regions. And so that's why I started drinking, because of peer influence. So I had friends. We met there. And I also had an opportunity to have a girlfriend. And so the girlfriend is the one who introduced me into drinking. Because at various times we used to go to various places to hang out. You see, the girlfriend is inquiring maybe to be offered with you see the drinks, and now me the soft drinks. Can you see that?
I can see that picture.
Hapo kuna aibu kubwa sana. So very many people started telling me, hey, young man, hey, is how you that girlfriend of yours is drinking and you are not drinking. Are you a man? Can you feel shame of yourself? So that's when now I started sipping. And it became too much serious. And I remember this day when we went to hang out for a birthday party with my friends. And it was around 2 p.m. And while we were at the birthday party, very many people were hyped up. And so they told me, Davy, hey, why can't you have a drink? And so I jumped into drinking.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on with a conversation with David, who is a recovered alcoholic. We are taking a short break, but when we come back, we shall get to know how did he get to transform from where he was to where he is right now.
With over 20 million Kenyans now online, the business world is changing fast. From groceries to gadgets, more sales are now being made online. So why wait? Advertise with stateupdate.co.ke and get your brand in front of thousands of potential customers every day. Whether you are a small shop or a growing brand, we are here to grow with you. Call us or WhatsApp us on 0701 169 398 or 0715 5278 or email us info.stateupdate@gmail.com. Let's grow together online, fast and far with stateupdate.co.ke.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to State Update Show, where we inspire you and tell you stories that are able to change your life and change your perspective about life. We invite guests here who will be able to share their personal stories of how they overcame various challenges in life to be where they are. We've been sharing with David as someone who recovered from alcoholism and now is driving the change in the society. David, welcome back to the show. Now, can you describe the first time that you tried to drink? How was that experience? The first day you tried?
I felt jovial. I felt nice. I felt a certain change. My mood, you see, my mood enhanced. I felt, there's like a feeling I felt, and at the end of the day, I blacked out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You became unconscious.
Yeah.
How? You drank a whole bottle? What kind of quantity? Because blacking out, it entails you taking some large quantity.
You see, this is a man who is drinking the first time. And I only remember to me being waked up while we were at campus. Yeah.
They carried you?
Yeah, they carried me. And they took me to campus and I slept very well. And the following day when I woke up, my friends told me, hey, you see now, this thing is very fine. So they encouraged me. They did not tell me the badness of it. And they told me, hey, now sasa Devi umeanza kuwa mwanaume. Yeah.
Now that aspect of kuwa mwanaume.
Yeah.
Because for you, you're saying that it is your girlfriend who kind of influenced you to get into drinking alcohol. Just making a general observation, have you seen young people also maybe who've been introduced to alcoholism as a result of them being in a relationship? And not just the men being introduced by the ladies, also ladies now getting into alcoholism because of their boyfriends taking. Have you seen such instances?
Yeah, I've seen such instances. And I can really say that it is the number one thing that is making very many people go blindly into alcoholism. Yeah, because when various students have enrolled at campuses, they meet with various people of different kinds, and I have observed. You see, mostly on weekends, they usually go to parties. So if you don't go, you're not a hero. That's how they say. Yeah.
And now, talking of that, that some of them have been introduced because of being in a relationship.
Yeah.
And there is the aspect of masculinity, or what you've said, kuwa mwanaume.
Kuwa mwanaume.
Yes. I do feel like there is some kind of average age for people getting into alcoholism.
Yeah.
What can you comment about that one? That aspect of kuwa mwanaume, like people who take alcohol being seen as men. How have you seen it as something that is causing many people getting into drug and substance abuse, even in Nakuru here or any other parts of Kenya?
You see now, the kind of people who you're working with, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and you find that maybe 4 of them are using, 1 person is not using. You find that they influence you in such a manner, in such an example. Yani, wanaweza kakwambia, wewe ndio tuende na wewe mahali popote, lazima ufanye kama sisi. Hata wewe ni mwanaume kama wale wengi. You see such tricks. That's a trick. And that trick imeingisha watu wengi sana into mambo na pombe, mogoka, sigara. Mtu unaambiwa hata kamoja tu, you see? such things. Yes, that's a trick. And it's a very bad trick that has really made very many people wakatumbukia kwa ukunywaji na hii ulevi. Sababu unapata mtu anakuambia wewe acha kujifanya, wewe si dem. You see, sasa kama mimi I was told, wewe sasa wewe dem yako manzee anatumia hapa hivi kinywaji na wewe tu unakunywa soda. Sasa nani anakaa kama dem? Are you getting the logic?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So that is what happened, and that is what even is happening to very many people. And I would like to urge this youths manze wajichunge sana. Yeah, because of the simple to tricks. Yeah,
I get you very well. Now, after you got into alcoholism, how did it affect you? Did it affect your studies and maybe your social life, your relationship with the parents? How did it affect you?
Alcohol in general started breaking my relationships. At first, as I continued drinking, my relationship with the girlfriend, are we together? Communication at home went low. Communication with mood changes, going to classes, skipping classes, my relationship with books and studies, they minimized. I started becoming a poor learner or what? Yeah, it affected my
going to classes,
Yeah, it affected even my relationship with friends. Yeah, that's in general.
Now, just to take you back, can you tell us which institution, because you've mentioned, take us through the journey of your education a bit, maybe in after high school, and tell us maybe at which university or college did you start drinking? Yeah.
I started drinking at college.
Which college?
At Nairobi Institute of Business Studies. And I graduated. Yeah. After I graduated, I graduated very well, and I joined St. Paul's University for a bachelor's in degree in public relations and mass communication. And I even continued drinking while at St. Paul's University. You see, while at Nairobi Institute of Business Studies back there, I was doing some co-curricular activities and some extra activities. I was doing DJing for the students at parties. So when I used to go to the parties of students, I used to drink, and I used to drink a lot. And sometimes even some clubs which were outside our campus, I was employed, as a DJ. So it affected even my studies, because nilichelewa wapi jana? Nilichelewa nikipiga show club fulani. You see? So I was a DJ at Ruiru, and also when I went to St. Paul's University, I was a DJ at Limuru clubs. Yeah.
So ulikuwa wewe yule mse?
Yeah, mimi nilikuwa.
You are a people's person,
Nilikuwa mtu wa watu, waliniitaga majority leader.
I do remember being in campus. There are days when we had some people whom they were the form masters. Wanatolea watu form. Were you such a kind of a person? Friday tupatane mahali fulani. I don't know. Can you tell us about your life?
I was that kind of person. Manze, watu tu wangenionaga tu hivi. Very many people were very happy seeing me. Walikuwa wananiita majority leader, David mwenye shule. You see? So I had a lot of sifa, and I was a very 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 young. Kali sana mtu yangu. Yeah.
I get you very well. Now, in campus, what are other triggers? For someone to get into alcoholism, there is something that triggers them.
Yeah.
You've spoken about yours was peer pressure.
Yeah.
Which are the other triggers that cause people now to get into alcoholism? Which other things cause people to get into alcoholism?
After the peer pressure, you see there's this house party. You see, house party, unapata kwa wewe huko kwako umelala, si ndio? Lakini kuna neighbor yako akona house party, and you are an innocent person hapa. So kila mtu kwa plot si ametoka. Ako huko nje. Sasa wewe unakaa hivi kwa nyumba unashindwa. sasa mimi na nasikia ngoma na ngoma, you know how music venye zimekuja na zinakuanga fiti. So even the innocent people wenye tulikuwa nao pale campus, ulikuwa unapata hata hao sasa venye wanasikia kwa jirani yenyewe kuna dundaga, wanaanza sasa pia kupenda hiyo life. Yeah, na tulivuta wengi sana hiyo design. I remember nilivuta Mokorino mmoja. Yeah. Na hadi sasa ametoa mpaka kilema.
That is very serious, eh?
Yeah, hivyo ndo pia influence inatoka kwa peer pressure, pia ile environment setup. Penye mwanafunzi anaenda kukaa akiwa campus. Wazazi wanafaa kuangalia hapo sana. Yeah. Hata wanafunzi wenyewe wanafaa kujua.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on with a conversation with David, who is a recovered alcoholic, who has a story to share. He has shared with us how he was raised, went to campus, went to school, but he reached a point where he now got into alcoholism.
With over 20 million Kenyans now online, the business world is changing fast. From groceries to gadgets, more sales are now being made online. So why wait? Advertise with stateupdate.co.ke and get your brand in front of thousands of potential customers every day. Whether you are a small shop or a growing brand, we are here to grow with you. Call us or WhatsApp us on 0701 169 398 or 071513 5278 or email us info.stateupdate@gmail.com. Let's grow together online, fast and far with stateupdate.co.ke.
That was still at 4th year.
So you drank from first year to 4th year?
Yeah, I broke my right leg. This one.
What happened?
Fight in a club with a student from Coast. And that guy was using, I don't know what he was using. That guy was using very, 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 very many bad stuff from Mombasa. In the CBD Nakuru, Lions Garden. You see Top Market. Now, I was crossing the road from Top Market. I was very intoxicated and it was during morning hour. And Madam came to my rescue. Yeah. And when Madam came to my rescue,